Yo, what up? Welcome to the Predecessor podcast, episode 1. My name is Iggimus. I play ADC generally. Yeah, but
Hey, my name's Reg. Have you seen us? If you looked at our other CSGO podcasts, we all play Predecessor. My name's Reg. We got 4 other guys here, including Iggimus, of course. You got Ian. You want to say hi? Or are we doing real names?
Or
We-
Koi.
it
Are
don't
we
matter.
gamer tags? I
They're
don't
both
know.
names.
I think we said real names on the other podcast, but
Did we? I
Yeah,
don't know. It
Reg?
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we
or
did.
Dez.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Dez.
matter.
They only know you as Dez, Reg.
True.
I'm Mark,
Dez.
but everybody knows me as Merx or MYQRQZ.
Who's that?
See, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to pronounce your
So
English
I don't
well.
even know
name.
how to pronounce it either. I just kind of put letters in until it worked.
Yeah, and then we got John.
Yeah, I'm John or Yamson in game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But,
and
this is my screen. We can get right into it. Who you want to start with? You want to do a specific role?
I don't think we told people what we're doing
What are we
today.
doing? What are
Yeah.
you doing, Jack?
We're doing a tier list of the current Predecessor champs. There's only like 20-ish right now. We're also missing Countess on this tier list, but we can use our imaginations and fill it in. But yeah, word.
Alright. Start with Drongo.
By role or
Well, that
We
might
could.
be a good idea. Alright.
We'll start with
Let's
mid
do
lane.
All
Let's
right.
go Gadget first.
I would,
So we should
as a
start with
resident
whoever
mid
plays her.
laner,
I think we
True,
should start
Koi
with
has
whoever
played
plays
her.
So Ian, if you want to start, how do you feel about Gadget playing her?
she's kind of a mixed bag. I don't know, she's got good damage sometimes. Mobility is actually pretty decent. She's got the speed boost on her E.
Her CC is really good.
I feel like we don't see.
Yeah, as a jungle, I love the cage. The cage is OP. Whatever that.
The cage is Decker.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Decker. Yeah, that's
Yup.
it's all right. Oh yeah, Gadget has the
Um,
mind things.
It's just
Yeah,
AoE
the
ult,
hats.
too. Is her ult just
Yeah.
AoE just damage, or is it like silence or some shit? I don't know. We don't see her that often.
What, the cage?
No, Gadget in general.
Oh, her Q is basically the bomb. Her E is its speed boost to allies and a route to enemies.
That little Jace thing, yeah.
And then her right click is it's like a drone that hovers and it deals AoE damage over like 5 seconds or something.
Okay.
And then her ult is of course the Tesla Dome, which does a lot of damage in
It's just
a
straight
larger
damage.
area.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's reasonably. I don't want to say she's bulky, but she can sustain herself pretty well. So
But
I put her pretty high up. I don't think she's like S.
I was gonna say like a B.
I was gonna say C or B.
B or C. We don't see her
I'd
too
put
often.
B.
I know you like her. You like B?
I like B, yeah.
Okay.
Whenever I play a Gadget, it's not like super easy to take her down, and she's really annoying. But I never like directly like lose to a Gadget, I guess.
Yeah, she doesn't really sway the game.
Yeah, I feel like that poke is like the most annoying thing, like the thing that's just like over your head or whatever. What is that, her Q?
Yeah. A few times.
Yeah.
It's not like overly oppressive like Richter, but it's not bad. It's probably better than Belka support wise, but
she's also she's pretty versatile in terms of laning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen her probably just as many times mid lane versus elsewhere, and they usually work it out. I like B.
I'm happy with B
in
as well.
terms of versatile. Decker is also surprisingly versatile in terms of lane.
I've seen her everywhere. I saw a fucking Decker ADC build the other day.
Wow.
Really?
It probably works.
Probably not.
After the Narbash, yeah, Narbash, yeah, 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 yeah,
jungle, I think any. She just
After the Narbash jungle, I think any
There's a few like mixed hybrid ADC items, but you don't see them too often.
Yeah, we play against Decker support a decent amount. You want to do Decker next?
Sure.
Where's Decker?
Oh, we're straying from mid lane.
We
It's
can play
alright.
Decker mid.
No,
That's
you
true.
don't have
We're
a
already
Decker
talking
Sure.
about it.
I've seen Decker mid a
Delicate.
lot, I feel like.
No.
Decker
Definitely
is
more.
not
I
on this
think
list.
definitely. Wait,
Classic.
really?
I bring up the only other character we don't have a picture of.
Is Decker on this list?
No.
Yeah, there's no Decker.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. Okay, we'll skip
Classic.
Decker for now.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
yeah, fuck
We can
Decker.
go to Gideon.
I feel like he's the best mid laner. Or Howie.
think?
I don't know.
He's up there.
He's like
Yeah, he's up there.
ungankable, I feel like.
He's got really good mobility.
Yeah, that's his
but
He's got good
biggest
mobility.
strength.
He's got good solo potential, and he's got fantastic AoE. He's kind of got like
Yeah.
a full package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all around safe pick.
Like, yeah, you have to
Um,
focus him in a fight.
Maybe not
Again,
S though.
there's not too many oppressive mid Gideons though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say most of the time our team comps and like a generic team comp has someone to CC or stun him or
Mhm.
knock him out of his ult,
Yeah.
which is his biggest blowing thing for team fights, especially.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
if you can negate him in his ult phase, he's a lot less potent against you.
Yeah, I guess that's the one problem. He needs to be in the center of the team fight, where he can
Mhm.
easily get knocked out of his ult.
Yeah.
But also, like, if he goes up in the air where you can't reach him, that's really good. So I think if you're like a good Gideon and you can get up in the air,
Mm-hmm.
You need someone
So-
smart enough to actually save their CC for him.
Mhm.
yeah.
I
He's
think
a
B tier.
healthy A.
I think
Okay,
A, yeah. I don't think
Yeah,
I
definitely.
agree.
it could be
Look at
B. It could be B.
No,
think-
he's
I've seen
He's
a couple
good.
feeder Gideons, but
yeah, you
I'm
can
fine
you
with
can
A.
definitely shit on him.
Yeah.
yeah. I would say that's more related to player skill than character skill, though. As a hero overall, I think
Mhm.
Gideon
Yeah,
should be
maybe
A.
we haven't played. I have never played against like a crazy Gideon. Maybe
Let's
like
go
once. I don't know. Yeah, A sounds good.
We're also missing Crunch from this tier list.
That's fine.
When is
We
this
could
tier
rate the
list
How
two.
that
made?
goes.
This is also
No way to know.
I don't even know where he would sit after his nerf.
I probably solid A or B. He used to be easy S, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
hmm
We can move on to Howie. Yamson's one trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
they
what do you
just
think?
nerfed
John, you
him.
can go first.
I like him a lot. Obviously, I play him the most out of everything. He's got pretty solid mobility. It definitely can get tricky with the bounce mine being your only like ability to get around. Otherwise, you're pretty slow. So as long as you don't go too aggro and feed like any other mid laner can, he's pretty up there because his poke is so strong. And if
Does the
you are
mine
good with the mine,
Does that mine slow after it goes off, or is that just the scattered?
I think it slows for a tiny bit after, like 10 or 20% for
What, his
part
landmines?
of a second.
Fucking hate his landmines.
Yeah,
He was definitely more oppressive last patch as opposed to this one. I don't particularly know what they changed.
I think they altered his mana cost a little bit and maybe cooldowns
Okay, but
on his like missile poke.
on first patch, I would have put him S easily.
Mhm.
I'd probably vote around A right now. He's pretty good still.
I think he's kind of on par with Gadget. Like, we don't see him a lot outside of like our own comps.
True.
Maybe. Hmm.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Better than Gideon though.
I would say
I
he's
will-
just as good as Gideon.
Yeah.
I think he's better than Gadget.
So
I
he's
agree.
a
I
B
think he's just
plus
a
or
little
A
stronger than
minus. Yeah.
Gadget.
I like A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I like putting him with Gideon.
That's fine. Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to tell because we don't really play a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True.
John, you always do like solid.
Yeah.
And
True.
sometimes
True.
you have those super carry games. So
Yeah.
But
It's easy to be good with him. Hard to be great.
okay.
like move on to Faye maybe.
Sure.
I don't know.
Let's see.
We just
No,
play
we
against.
played-
Once
No
every
one
30
plays
games,
Fae.
maybe.
Hey, we saw a strong Fae today.
We've seen,
did.
yeah,
I
like
know.
2
Yeah.
Faes in the
Which
last couple
is-
days.
Fae is kind of like it's either end of the spectrum. It's either they're awful or they know exactly what they're doing. And they kind of lead the team fights. The ult is huge.
Hmm
I feel like especially as players get better, especially there's so many wombo combos. Like Steel Fae is a crazy combo.
Yeah.
It's definitely a high skill ceiling champ.
Yeah,
But,
definitely high
yeah.
skill ceiling.
But again, we don't see her too often, so I don't want to put her too high. I'd argue like
I
C.
think
I think
Yeah,
C's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I maybe
agree
say
with
even B.
B.
I think high
Uh,
C. You can do high C.
I would probably put her C because laning against her, I haven't had a ton of difficulty, and it seems like she's at least slower or a little bit weaker than a lot of the other mid laners so
She has
far.
good sustain, no mobility. Though.
Yeah, I feel like
exactly.
the mobility
Hinders mid lane.
So if you
Mhm.
just bother her in lane a lot, she gets low fast compared
Pretty
to some
easy
others.
gank onto Fae.
Mhm.
Word. Bellica can mid as well.
I have seen a crazy Bellica
I've seen a
mid.
couple really good ones. I've seen a bunch
Yeah.
of feeders as well.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Bellica does.
Bellica seems pretty strong. I
the-
don't know what she does either.
She
So
got that knockup
Bellica's
Q.
Q's her knockup. Her E
She's-
is like a drone that it
Oh,
kind of
yeah, the
covers an
mana drone.
area.
Mhm.
Yeah. Her right click is a bomb.
Okay.
Yeah, just like a damage
And then
Yeah.
burst.
Yeah, her ult is like a pistol shot, but it chunks.
Oh,
Yeah.
It
okay.
used to be an execute, but not anymore.
Interesting.
I think it does mana damage based off of the amount of mana someone has, something like that.
Really?
I think so, or like mana
yeah.
differential. I'm not sure how it works.
I'm pretty sure it's total. It's
It
either
used to
mana
be-
regen or mana.
I think just
Straight
flat
up.
mana.
Mhm.
It used to be an execute in Old Paragon. That's how I was using it, and I wasn't getting far. I put her at like C or B because she could be a pain in the ass in support too.
Yeah.
But again, we don't see her too often
Yeah.
compared to like Richter's.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say worse than Faye.
I'd say
Really?
like C plus C, yeah.
I
Yeah.
would probably
Yeah.
say C as well with Faye.
Not Fae, Bellica, you mean?
Well, with
Yeah.
Faye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I was gonna say
like
B,
that.
but it's alright. C is fine.
So,
I agree.
Yeah.
out of all the characters we have so far, do we have a D pick? Like, who's
Um,
our
I feel like Narbash is the
Narbash?
D pick.
Narbash?
Maybe.
honestly, maybe even Bash and Bellica. Honestly, 'cause,
True.
yeah, alright, the game's
Maybe.
fairly balanced. I think
Yeah.
when
I
they
don't
released
know.
the first patch stats, the max was like 54% win rate, and the lows was like 48. So that's really fucking good.
Oh, really? The heck?
Yeah. I know Steel, who was killing it in the first patch, but
Mhm.
yeah, let's move on to support. We can start with Bash since we already know where he's going.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like
Narbash?
Narbash jungle's actually C tier.
No.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, dude,
Maybe.
the mallet
Personal.
throw is OP.
We've seen a good support. Like
So
one
he has-
total.
I love the
I had
stun,
one
dude.
really good Narbash. I don't think I'll ever see him again.
Yeah.
I just like I played Narbash once, and his heal doesn't do too much until you like max
No.
it out. I feel like it
Yeah.
won't help until like level like
It's good.
I don't
It's
know,
good
7.
early. It's really good for early, like first like 5 waves.
Yeah.
In
Really?
bot lane. Yeah,
Mhm.
I always start heal when I go in.
Um,
Well, because your AD can just poke for free, just trade for free, and then you just get it back. At the cost
if you're
of Narbash
playing
mana.
against Sparrow, maybe. If you're playing against Murdoch, I feel like you just get
yeah, it
fucked.
depends. It depends.
But he's also really boring. I think that's why
Yeah,
nobody
I
plays
think that's
him.
the worst thing about it. He has two like toggle
He's
abilities that you don't do
intimidating.
anything. He is the easiest
Stun.
champion to be useful as, probably.
Yeah, and then
Like, I think he's the easiest champ to play.
I don't know. I'd argue like just to play, probably like Steel is probably the easiest.
Richter's up there too.
I don't know, his
For
pulse is
sure.
tough.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Richter
it's hard to hit,
has
but
the
in
skill
terms of
shot.
just like his kit usability, is pretty high because that's like the highest skill thing you have to do with it. Otherwise, it's
I mean, Rampage is also extremely simple. Like,
Yeah, Rampage is
Skill-wise.
definitely Rampage is
True.
easier than
You're
Richter.
right.
As
That's
yeah.
true.
The
And
two
Sparrow
champs I
is a
play.
one-dimensional kit as well, but high skill ceiling and positioning.
Yeah.
But
And
it
then
depends.
Narbash's ult. It's like you pop it and you have to wait for 3 seconds for it to
Yeah,
like do
something like that.
anything.
Should be instant.
And it's just a knockdown. Yeah. Like if it
Imagine it was
was
an instant AoE knockout, that'd be kind of broken. That'd be
Yeah,
Maybe.
that would be
that'd be a little
broken.
broken.
That would make it actually beneficial to have a
would go
Narbash
S
on your
tier.
team.
But I think his
No, it
ult goes
wouldn't.
with his Narbash's passive.
What do you mean?
Narbash
Grux
stacks his
literally
passive.
has like non-ultimate knockup.
Fair. So is Crunch.
True.
Instant and crunch.
Yeah, I'm not exactly
Yeah, that's
sure.
why they're up there.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like we need like a Narbash expert because he does have like that passive stack that like does stuff to all his abilities. So, like, yeah.
I don't know.
But
We'll
I've never lost
like-
to a Narbash. I'll just say that.
his ability is going to be a little more effective, especially
Yeah.
heal coming
Mhm.
into like mid to late game.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So he's pretty solidly D tier.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
we can
you know,
agree on that.
It's possible to pop on him once you get good, but yeah, for the layman
You
picking him up,
gotta put some hours on that.
he's tough.
Yeah,
enough.
definitely.
Yeah.
Gotta be a master
Um,
at drumstick throwing.
Yeah.
Decker's
true.
gonna be a hard one.
Decker, I feel like, is up in A tier.
Really.
Just because she's got CC up the wazoo. If you build damage, she can do damage. She's
Yeah.
got that passive with the double jump. Her escapes are absurd, especially
Yeah.
if you have the
That's
gravity
true.
boots.
Yep. That's facts.
She's got the highest jump in the game.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
that
do
is
think
really
she's-
annoying to like hit her when she fucking is just jumping around.
The tiny ass hitbox too makes it fun for Reggie trying to land hooks.
And she has the cage.
Yeah.
The cage is a sick. I love
And she's the
ganking a
ball
lane
launcher.
that because it's
Pretty
just
awesome.
like it's a nice stun kind of thing.
I kind of don't love her ult. I feel like her ult doesn't add too much to her kit.
What is
I
It's
I
the
used her the other
ball?
day. It's like the laser
ult.
beam.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just hits, and if I had found out that if it hits them in the very center of it, it actually stuns them.
Oh,
So if you like time it well with someone else's stun, or
Or
at
if you
least like
hit-
body blocking, you can actually make
Like
it
you
a
hit
lot
your
stronger.
ball. You hit your
Yeah.
ball and then ult, I guess.
ball ult
Exactly.
cage, yeah, they're fucked.
Or you just cage and then it's easier to hit it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
playing
think
as
she-
her was a lot of fun, especially
I'll
with the
give her a
jumps.
solid A. I've seen a bunch of feeders again, but
Yeah, but she's a pretty solid support.
you know, I see her support jungle or support mid and offlane, so I'm happy putting her A tier.
Yeah,
Yeah, like low A, I'd say.
I think
But
that's
I
fine.
agree.
Yeah. Wait, this one has crunch on it. I thought you said crunch
Yeah,
wasn't.
I found her new one.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Muriel.
I think Muriel's
C?
super hard to play, but she's decent.
I
B?
think she's a C, but an S when I play her.
Yeah, that's not. Gotta have the mega game awareness.
I think you can argue B.
I'm thinking B. I've seen some decent randos on her.
I would agree, honestly.
Yeah.
Better than a Bellica
She's-
support, you know?
She's super safe in lane.
She's the only shield-based character,
Exactly.
Mhm.
which
Yeah,
she
I
has an
guess.
absurd amount, especially if you go. What's the
It's like a
Oh.
shield support item, right?
Yeah,
I don't know the name of it.
it's like it's on the Guardian crest, I believe.
Oh.
But,
Yeah, I think she's pretty clearly a better support than
her
Bellica.
poke's really good.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Put her at B.
I don't know how much she runs through
I'm
mana.
happy with B. Her ult is pretty fucking good too.
Yeah.
I like the
Especially
ult
in,
a
like,
lot.
Solari engage.
Mhm.
Does the ult? Yeah.
It's a
Wait,
shield
does
and
the ult
knockup.
just shield? Oh, it does
It's a
not.
knockup too.
Ult
Mhm.
shields and knocks
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
It's
pretty
better
huge.
ult.
It's like a better Narbash ult. Yeah, I'd
Pretty
say
much.
B. I like
Solid
B.
B. Okay.
Yeah.
Richter.
Yeah, Richter. I think that's S tier.
I would agree. No hesitation.
Nah, if you can,
I'd go
like
A.
if I have my G fuel and I can land every hook, we win games off that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
games I
put him
land
S
every
tier.
hook, that's the games you see Jack having 20 kills. And
That's
we
true.
literally win off that.
His
The
easy
only-
hook ult combo is too great
Yeah,
late game when
it's-
everybody can
it's a
focus the
guarantee.
one guy that gets pulled.
Because
Yeah.
they can't.
The ult.
If I hook into ult, they can't even flash.
Hmm
Late game, if you hook somebody, yeah, it's an easy win.
If you have
Yeah.
another
Like a-
stun waiting for the person that got like hit with the ult, it's just there's
Yeah,
no
basic attack silence.
Yeah.
The silence is actually
Huge.
really
Is
like
that
the
just-
silence. I use it on Gideon all the time now. Gideon ult,
Yeah.
I just silence him out of it.
All right,
Uh-huh.
you convinced me he's S tier, Reg.
Like the
He
Chimera,
is.
the Chimera jump. I've stopped Chimeras jumping on people. I just silence him. I think the silence is really good too.
Is
Yeah.
silence just an empowered basic attack or?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's like an auto attack reset too, which is
Oh
good.
shit.
The silence and a slow, I believe.
It's definitely.
Yeah, something like that.
It's definitely feast or famine. But yeah.
Yeah, if you
just
can't land
always
his
CC.
if you
Yeah.
can't land his hook, if they're really good at juking, then he's bad. But
I think like A+ or S, but I'm fine throwing him S.
we can put him S for now and then move him
I
down.
think he
later.
deserves
Yeah, we can
it.
always make some
He can
changes
swing
at the
the
end.
game himself.
Legit, yeah. No, we could do steel. I
Sure.
definitely play the most steel. He's got 3 pieces of CC, knockup,
Yeah.
stun, and displacement. Yeah, I don't know. Off lane you could just farm up, and it doesn't matter. You don't need kills. You just need to get XP, and you can hub your team in team fights. I was soloing Grux's too, so
Yeah,
I don't know. He's
I
safe.
feel like there's steals that you can't even kill because they get
Yeah.
too tanky.
A clean SRA, and he's pretty versatile. He can go support too, and his like big wall. I don't know what the name of it is.
Yeah.
But it blocks
Mhm.
auto attacks.
Yeah.
It's decent.
Hmm.
If
Yeah.
a good seal knows how to use it, it's really good. You could block drags with it. You could block the caddy minions or whatever. But I think A, maybe S.
I'd say S.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of steals do really
But-
well.
Yeah, I feel like Steel is just like the champ that's impossible to kill.
He's got insane mobility too.
Yeah, like between his mobility and tankiness, it's like I don't know. I feel like tanks aren't usually so mobile.
I mean, Sevarog.
Yeah.
Well,
Sevarog
Sevarog too.
actually.
Wow, Sevarog's a different thing, you know.
Yeah, Steel's definitely
Never
better
said
than
Sevarog isn't really good too.
I like I'll put him S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do S. I think I agree with S more than A.
Let's do Sevarog now.
Did they nerf
know.
him or something?
No, I don't think they
No.
touched the mouse patch.
Oh.
They should have, because I think he's pretty short right now. He takes a while to scale up. I don't know. I feel like he's just outclassed by like Grux and Crunch and Steel.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Every single
Base is
facet.
pretty low right now. His
Yeah,
dash
like-
is nice though.
And his stun is really nice if you can land it, but I feel like it's not nearly as good as the other like CCs.
It's pretty
Like
clear,
Grux or yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he's alright in lane, but I don't think does he do anything in team fights?
I think his ult is
Team
pretty
fights.
weak right now.
He's beefy. He's got an AoE stun or root, and then his ulti. He's pretty good in team fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like that's like 25 plus minutes in. So
Mm-hmm.
after you fight
So-
the Grux.
I mean,
Early
I-
game, all I can
in
do is
lane,
run away.
He's the only one I've played, and I haven't had problem playing against Steel.
You haven't played
Because of the mobility.
He's still no. It was just like I don't know if it was the Steel's build. It could have been, but Sevarog just scaled better throughout the laning phase. He was still able to fight even if I'd lost some kills or died
Yeah,
a couple times.
I played against Sevarog as Richter, and he beat me until like level 6, and then I started doing more damage.
No, I think
You
he sits
know,
pretty low.
in terms of offlaners, I'd put him like C tier. I bet he's on
Yeah.
par with like Faye
Yeah.
and Bellica.
Yeah,
for
I
his
agree.
lane.
Yeah.
He gets beat most of the time in lane.
He's probably the worst offline.
I think he's the worst pick in offlane right now. It sucks to say because I love his kit.
True.
But,
maybe Crunch is. I don't know. How's Crunch after the update? I haven't played him.
Crunch, not as oppressive as he was. Honestly haven't seen him too much. I
I
think
don't
I've seen a
know. We
couple, but
played one today, and he seemed to be doing or played with one today, and he seemed to do like pretty well. I don't know if that
especially
was
with
before you,
Xeno,
Jack, but
no, I was with a crush today.
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played against too many lately. I'd still probably put him A or B.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times still, and he's been able to be really good when he has been played. I just think he's, because of the slight nerf they gave him, I guess. I don't think it balanced him out a lot. It didn't make him too weak,
Unplayable. You're
but
right.
it made it to where people don't pick him as often for
I'd-
sure.
Sounds like a B to me.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would give it to B.
We should get a crush player. I don't know.
He's kind of boring to
Considered
play. When I played him in jungle, he was
punch,
just
punch, punch.
his abilities aren't like
Mine.
fun.
His dashes
They're
look
cool
fun.
combos, I guess you can do. It's
He's hard to play.
yeah.
Because like his combos and then every third ability is like the empowered one. It's kind of hard
Yeah,
to time the empowered
mhm.
one.
And also like his cooldowns on his abilities are pretty fast, so it's pretty like spammy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like once he gets his ult too,
Yeah.
which makes it kind of just feels like you're just mashing buttons and making stuff happen when you play him, but I don't know.
I mean, isn't that how you play the game?
Yeah, I guess. Not when Reggie's playing Richter, every shot counts, you know?
Yeah, I know.
True. Long
But that's why he's
cooldowns.
different.
Long
But yeah,
cooldown. He doesn't have long cooldowns, so it's like
B is
pretty
fine with Kron.
yeah.
I'm happy with that. Grux.
S.
Easy
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Most
He's
Yeah.
up there.
It's just his kit. It's gonna be so hard to balance going forward.
yeah, he's just got
Like the-
great abilities.
He's got insane wave clear in lane,
Mhm.
fantastic jungle clear,
Yeah.
and then there's not much you can do to stop him once he's fed. Like
Yeah. He's also the best ganker, I feel like, out of all the junglers.
He doesn't have his dash anymore, does he?
No.
Paragon, he had a
He
really
does.
good
Yeah, the
dash.
charge,
does?
like forward. No.
Is that the knock up too?
that's his E, isn't it?
No, his E
It's
is
just
a
not as
knock up.
far. One,
It's a
yeah,
l-
one of them
it's pretty
is a
short.
dash into a ability.
It's not the dash is like not very far
Yeah,
though.
it's pretty small.
It
but
can't
it's the
save
dash
your
into the
life,
knock up,
really.
I think.
Yeah.
He's got nice ganks. I like Feng Mao ganks when he's good.
Yeah, but it's just a slow. Like Grux has the
Yeah.
pull and the knock up, which is
Yeah,
just
you're right.
like
You're right.
crazy.
And the bleed, which is annoying.
Especially in offlane, pain in the ass.
Yeah, he's
easy
for
S.
sure.
Wow, he's
S tier.
definitely S for sure.
Even with the mutilator nerfs, he's clean S, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna balance him going forward.
Yeah.
But we could do ADCs now. I feel like they're pretty balanced for the most part. There's only 3 of them.
Sparrow's kind of popping off right now.
Sparrow's been popping off. There's this new fucking Bonesaw augmentation build lately. That's pretty dirty. And once you get 4 or 5 items, you're just mauling through teams, especially with the Eviscerator active.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sparrow's a flat S or flat A, I think. It's obviously
Yeah.
no abilities. You could get
That's
picked
agreeable.
off.
Yeah.
If you just shut her down early, she's useless, I guess.
If you could slow her, you gotta slow her down as much as possible. Because like if
Yeah.
you're 30 minutes in, she's gonna be strong no matter what.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, she's probably A. For Murdoch, I'd also probably throw him an A.
I don't see Murdoch a whole lot.
I've been seeing more Sparrows lately. You're right, but Murdoch's such a safe pick. And yeah, I don't know.
The global ult would be nice to have.
What do you mean? So some other champ or
What?
what do you mean?
The global ult?
Murdoch, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice to have. It's just being able
Yeah.
to pick somebody off when they're low.
Mhm.
Like he's one of the only damage characters. He is the only damage character that has a global.
He's super safe. Flat A, I think. And for Drongo, I'd probably put him B, honestly.
He's very mana hungry.
He's mana hungry.
Makes
That
it
I've been doing a mana build lately that I really fuck with. But yeah, no, he's super. He feels squishier than Sparrow, if that's possible. But I don't know. His autos earlier week. his silence on his Q is alright. I'm not really that good at using it yet. You can deny like vector pulls and shit with it. You can do a lot, but high skill cap definitely. But yeah, and Murdoch and Drongo don't do as much as Sparrow late game by
Yeah.
a mile, but they can still put in work. Yeah,
I think
AAB.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Drongo's. I think out of the three, Murdoch's probably the worst late game.
You
Right?
think?
I don't know.
I don't know. He can 2 or 3 hit people.
I feel like they're all pretty strong late game.
Yeah.
They are damage.
Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like if you don't kill him early in a team fight, you'll probably lose.
I'm happy with that. Drongo just got buffed too. I think they just changed cooldowns and shit. Then they gave him CC immunity on his ulti, which is pretty nice. But
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
What if I
For, like,
pull him as Richter?
For like after he ults, he gets like a second of CC immunity, like when he's mid-air.
Oh,
I guess people are
interesting.
yanking him out of the sky or something.
Oh, Drongo. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking Murdoch.
nope.
Let me imagine.
That'd be funny.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Jungle?
Yeah, we could do Feng Mao.
Sure.
And Mark.
He's tricky.
Yeah, he's got fantastic mobility. He's a great champ to gank. He just feels a little, I don't know, depending on which way you build him, either it feels like he doesn't do enough damage or he doesn't have enough health, like to be super useful, like kind of in the mid game, I'd say. Early on, he doesn't seem too weak. Late game, he seems pretty strong too. I feel like after so it sounds like they buffed him and then nerfed him, right?
They like disabled him for
Yeah, they
like
did.
a week.
Because
I don't know.
because he was too OP, I thought,
I
right?
think there's a glitch. I think
Yeah, it
there's
was a
some
glitch
Or was it
with one of
glitch?
his
Okay.
skills.
Oh, okay.
don't know
Because
if
I
you
didn't really
know.
play for like that 2-week period, so that I didn't get to feel like that out. But he's probably like C or B. I'd go
I
with.
was leaning towards B because he still is pretty viable and like his
Yeah.
ganking power was pretty strong. And because of his mobility, he's pretty solid in any like 1v1 scenario too.
And he's,
Yeah.
We played against that super oppressive one on the last patch. That made me think he was just straight busted.
Yeah, I remember every time we would talk about that game. Honestly,
we don't see him that often anymore. You're right.
Going through in the first couple minutes as any champ, he's always the champ that I feel like I have the lowest health after clearing both red and blue sides, and he's always in the worst position to gank a lane due to his health, I'd say.
He's definitely farm heavy.
Yeah, he definitely needs a lot of farm, I'd say.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, I think he's good in late game. Yeah, B is fair.
Chimera.
I don't see a lot of chimeras anymore.
I don't either.
I feel like she's just.
I don't know.
Needs strong, all around, all the way throughout the game. I feel like not a lot of team fight abilities, but just a very steady flow of damage, and the jump on the person and the ult combo is pretty good to initiate some fights.
If you can get solid ganks early on and get your team ahead, then you're chilling. But
or if you get yourself ahead as Chimera, I feel like you can be really, really strong.
He is really clean clear, right? Really good clear.
Yeah.
For the jungle, I don't know about lane.
Yeah.
He's the person where after clear early game, he always is at full health when you're clearing camps. You don't even need to get your E, which is the health. It just shoots a little bit of health into you and gives you what I think it clears all negative effects on you. You don't really even need to get that, I've found, until level 5 or even level 7.
Huh.
Just because you always have so much health when you're in the jungle, because you have that what is it? It's a passive regen. Yeah.
He's pretty counterable though. Even just a straight word, but if he can kite out his first dash, I think he's just fucked.
Yeah, his mobility's bad. Other than
his dash,
his escape. Yeah, he has good mobility to initiate, not to get out.
Yeah. I'd argue like B tier. He's not as impressive as he was in Old Paragon,
Yeah,
but
I'd say B.
okay.
Yeah,
That works, yeah.
I almost want to say Fang Mao C tier though. If Chimera's going
Chimera's B?
BT, yeah.
Okay.
Just because I feel like Chimera overall is much stronger than Fang Mao
Safer
right
card?
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen more Chimeras for sure jungling still than Fang. Chimera is still a pretty
Fang
popular
Mao,
jungle pick.
yeah. Fang Mao definitely has a high skill cap. Like you can be crazy at him and play him
Would you
like he's
prefer Grux jungle over Chimera jungle? Do you think that's stronger generally, or
yeah.
yeah? Okay.
Grux
Yeah,
is just the
Grux over
best.
Chimera.
The ganks with Grux, it feels like you're always able to have a successful like gank with Grux.
Yeah.
Early
Sometimes
on, like
sometimes Grux off lanes and Chimera comes jungle instead.
and late game as Grux, you're just a menace. Like with all that health and damage, it's I don't know. I feel like Chimera doesn't have as much impact late game as Grux. I don't know.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean that's just him getting kited out and 4-shot.
Yeah.
4-5 shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if he's not hitting something, he's going down pretty fast. But I feel like Grux is kind of, you could pull people to you. You can knock them up. You got all sorts of stuff.
I've seen way more Grux carries.
I think like Chimera is like, if you do well early, you can steamroll.
Oh,
Grux
yeah.
is, if you don't do well early, you can still steamroll later.
You can just kind of, as Grux, you can kind of just play a more like tanky support in team fight kind of role rather than hard carry. But I feel like Chimera doesn't have that like versatility.
Yeah. I feel like Chimera is just like a split pusher. Like not like bad team fights, and Chimera can like 1v1 anybody.
Yeah, good duel ability on Chimera too. Really good duel ability with the like passive like whatever lifesteal.
We can move on to Kalari. We don't have our resident Kalari main here, but Super Feast or Famine. She's obviously really strong early assassin, but I feel like once 25 minutes hits, she's in trouble if she's not like 15 kills plus. So
yeah, she's pretty squishy.
She can solo carry games, but she can also just straight feed. A really high skill ceiling, obviously. I don't know. I'm thinking
easily the most annoying champ in the game.
Yeah, if you don't.
Very true.
Most tilting.
Makes you
I've
pay for
been
your
tilted
wards.
the most by Kalari.
I think A. She has really good damage.
Yeah.
Her only invis in the game. Really solid ganks if you know
the
that.
invis is too good, dude.
Yeah.
Like on a 4-second. I think it lasts for like 5 or 6 seconds, and it's on a 4-second cooldown.
Yeah, and they have to be like really close to you to actually see them in it. Even
not even talking about her fucking double jump.
Yeah, and just even like getting away, like she runs like 2 steps and she's gone. You can't find her.
I mean, yeah, she's one of the highest damage outputs in the game and the fastest in the game.
Yeah.
Just because the frequency of the invis, she gets movement speed in the invis, which
is busted. But,
absurd. But yeah, she does fall off late.
I like flat A. I've seen her carry too many games to put her lower, I think.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not S. So.
Yeah, she's not that straight broken. Not those two.
Rampage.
I think Rampage is really good.
Yeah.
I agree with you, especially if that one we played against just now.
Every time I play Rampage, it's super easy. The ganking's easy. The rock's not super hard to hit.
Probably. I think his ganks are better than Grux, honestly. The rock is super easy to hit. I think, especially long range. If you're like coming out of the bush, long range rock to like a Murdoch, no idea. I think that's pretty solid.
Cross the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really do like too much damage, especially early.
But he's a tank.
He doesn't need to. He could set up his Richter or Decker support, and then
you can build him up to do. He can be a reasonable duelist as well, or a bruiser. But if you build him that way, he kind of falls off later, and it makes his ult a little useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, his ult is
But
generally really strong, it seems like.
Yeah, his ult's so good because it empowers all his abilities. He can jump like super far.
Yeah.
Just close. He can close any
True.
gap, and then his stun is instant within his ult. It's so hard to see around. The only thing I hate about him is when you ult, I can't see anything. He takes up half your screen. So like I'm playing as Rampage trying to kill people, and like I can't see where they are. But
Brutal.
I think he's really good. A tier
A-tier?
plus.
Okay.
Yeah, A plus.
I don't know if he's S tier because he doesn't do like a ton of damage.
He's kind of team reliant.
Definitely a
But I
team
mean,
player.
you could say the same for Steel, but Steel just is, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like A-tier for Rampage.
Yeah, he's
It's
good.
not bad. I don't know, he's probably better than Chimera and definitely better than Fang.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say A plus if that was an option.
Okay.
Because I think he's better than Kalari too.
And Countess, I believe, is it?
Yeah.
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 I haven't played her too much, but I think she hovers around A and B.
I would
Yeah, I'd say
agree.
B.
We
I haven't
hit
seen her
early,
much.
but then again, she can still duel. I was dueling Grux's the other day.
She's
Mhm.
got great wave clear for an assassin.
That's true. That's really true.
If she gets ahead in any of her matchups, she will roll from then on. For sure.
That's right.
Like once I get ganked once or twice against a Countess mid, it's so hard because she can just endlessly poke and TP on me for free damage.
There's a lot of skill expression with their Q as well. You could dodge Grux pull, you could dodge basically everything, I think.
Yeah. When given the chance.
High skill cap. Absolutely. I'd throw her A. Flat A. She was broken when she first came out, I think. Maybe not broken,
Yeah.
but she was really strong when she first came out.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Her
Yeah.
1-2-3 combo was just a little too strong.
Yeah, I've been flash queuing until
Yeah,
I
you
like
just
click ult.
get him,
It's
and then
dirty.
the ult is so
It's
strong
dirty. Yeah.
when you're not behind at all.
I'm sure you can Q flash and then get it. Yeah, you definitely could. But yeah, I like A tier.
Yeah, I feel like if we're putting her at A tier, we gotta promote someone to S tier.
You think?
I don't know. I might give her
Gonna be
B.
worth promoting though.
We're demoting.
We haven't
someone.
seen that many Countesses though lately.
We haven't seen many
Lately.
impressive Countesses.
Exactly, which makes me lean towards B.
Okay.
Because I don't think she's as good as a Gideon or Howie mid most of the time. Maybe
agree.
like offlane or jungle sometimes.
I've only played her offlane. Offlane she's really strong, I think.
Is her team fight good? Like
her team fight? If she
it's like she seems kind of pretty
good.
It is?
It's really good.
She's squishy, but she gets an absurd amount of health back because of her abilities.
Okay.
And you're only looking for one target too.
Yeah.
True. Q in, ult, right click, ADC's dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter if you die. And then you're just getting crazy heals from your right click.
Oops, done.
And her E, yeah, legit. And her E is really good.
Yes.
People stack up. So I'm happy with B.
Yeah, okay.
I wish I could put her there, but maybe the next one. Word.
Sweet.
Are you happy? Happy with it?
Happy with this, yeah.
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 Poor Narbash lonely down on D tier.
Yeah.
That'll probably change.
Yeah. Patch maybe coming soon.
Hopefully in like a
We'll
week or
see.
two.
Yeah, we need Narbash S tier.
New hero.
I wonder where Rev's gonna sit on here.
I don't know, because they're definitely gonna adjust other heroes too.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if they keep the complete kit that he used to have, or if they're gonna change it up a little bit.
Well, they're gonna give him a passive. That's probably just gonna be his reload for his passive. Then they might add another ability. Who knows? Yeah, he's got a dueling ultimate, so he can like teleport people into his own realm and some shit. And then if he kills him in the death realm, he gets extra money. So that's really good for getting ahead. I don't know.
That's cool.
If I was to predict, easy B plus, maybe A minus. It depends.
Nice, good entry point then.
Yeah, but we'll see. Alright, word. We can adjust this as patches come out and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably be doing podcasts every patch note. I'll probably update this and whatever
Ah.
else we think of.
I could even upload some game footage. You never know.
Also that. But
See.
We'll get some more highlights for sure.
Yeah, if we can get some highlights. I don't know if any of you guys are able to like
Replays of
record your screen for like the last 30 seconds or something, because I don't think there's a way to access any like game replays yet, right?
no, not yet. No.
Yeah.
It should be coming soon. It'll come out before they release the game, but
Get
yeah, I
a
don't know.
FragShack frag highlight reel or something.
That'd be
Reggie
pretty sick.
or Reggie can just ball with the hooks and just make a
Yeah, I'll
Richter
just
pull
Hook highlight.
compilation.
I'll start trolling a game. Do like 360
Yeah,
balls
360.
off the platforms above
You
mid or
gotta,
something.
you
Yeah.
gotta turn your sense up though.
Phase
Huh?
Desby.
Yeah, hit the
You
hook
gotta turn your
flicks.
sense up.
Yeah.
You gotta max it
Hook
out.
flick.
I gotta have I gotta have my 2 buttons on my mouse change the
Mm.
DPIs from like my normal like 400 all the way to the max, so midair.
Oh my
Yeah, is there a comp we could play that's all skill shots and we all just try to like trick shot the entire game?
Just a trick shot team.
Murdoch like
Maybe
360s with his
we'll
ult.
save that for the custom games.
Richter, Rampage, Bash,
Decker.
Richter offlane, Decker. I don't know.
Yeah, full AP Narbash.
Bash mid is probably viable.
Dude, when I played Bash in jungle, it was pretty good. I think I had like 4 kills.
Bash highlight reel.
And
What do
I
you
had like
mean?
8 assists too, dude. A Bash highlight reel.
How to play the drums.
You do some rock highlight reels with Rampage.
Yeah.
Cross map rocks.
I saw a Sparrow montage today. It was pretty good. Just tearing through teams.
You could do 360s with like Feng Mao's ult too. You know, just like hit a massive fucking like spin right before you click and stop it right on somebody.
Yeah.
Kind of sick.
But I
All
think
right.
we're good. Thanks for watching. Tune in for the next one.
All right. Yeah. Hold on.